So I just saw Michael. This, of course, is the long-anticipated Michael Jackson biopic, starring his nephew, Jaafar Jackson, in his first ever acting role. That's kind of surprising. He did great. Upon his first appearance on screen, I was, taken aback. The whole audience was like, whoa, he looks just like him. I mean, I heard your audible gasp, people actually saying that looks just like him. He was great in this movie. For this to be his first acting role, I mean, he is great. We have 3 contenders for the Best Actor Oscar, and it's only April. I mean, that's pretty impressive. The critics really don't like this one. I mean, right now it's got 38% or so on Rotten Tomatoes. I don't understand why at all. I mean, I really, really don't. That's not to say that this movie doesn't have flaws. I mean, the main flaw with this movie is that it very much is a 2-part movie. There's a whole second movie we haven't seen yet, so it feels very incomplete. There are many teases to future events that aren't shown in this movie that are being planted as seeds in this movie, but we don't have that second movie to really flesh all of that out, and so it kind of comes across as very surface level. Oh, here's a little Easter egg. If you're a fan of Michael Jackson and you know about his life story, here's an Easter egg, but until we get that second movie to really flesh all this stuff out, it just comes across as if it's, I guess, fan service, surface level exploration of his life. I still like this movie a lot. It is a great movie, don't get me wrong. There are so many things to praise in this movie. The sound design, naturally, is amazing. Watching it in an IMAX theater, you really felt the bass in the third act particularly. The cinematography was really cool. I like the camera movements. It was very well lit and color graded. I can't really complain about this movie. The editing wasn't too bad. The rest of the performances are pretty good. Colman Domingo really sticks out as well. I can't complain much about this movie. I had a really good time with it. I am curious to what the third act was originally going to be. If you're not familiar with what happened, they had finished filming this film, and then in post-production, Michael Jackson's estate basically said, we can't show this movie. So they had to scrap the whole third act. Why couldn't they show the movie? Because they were going to show an accuser in this film, and that accuser, through some type of agreement, could not be depicted on film or TV. So they had to scrap the entire third act and change it. And I frankly think it was for the better, because what we got in the third act felt like a more concluding, isolated story, whereas the original third act, the ending was going to be something involving the Neverland Ranch, and so they just kind of cut that out entirely. As I mentioned earlier, there are teases to things to come. It very much needs a second movie. There is a whole Michael will return in Avengers Doomsday thing at the end. It just says his story continues on screen. It very much feels like you need a second movie to watch this and enjoy it fully, but with what we got, I had a very good time. I would say you gotta be at least 11 years old to watch this movie. There's a little bit of cussing, but it's not too heavy. If you've seen E.T., you'll be fine watching this movie, in my opinion. Is it Christian approved? I'd say so. There's some themes at play. Apparently he was a Jehovah's Witness growing up. They don't really outright talk about that, but he makes clear references to God having saved him from death and having him here on Earth for a reason. While he is not overtly a Christian in this movie, or depicted as such in this movie, rather, there's nothing anti-Christian here whatsoever. I don't see why this would not be Christian approved in any way, shape, or form, to be honest with you. This is a very good movie. And on a film level, I would give it, I'd say an 8.5 out of 10. It's a good time. A very good time, I'd say. Could it be better when the second movie comes out? Assuming it does come out. Possibly. Depends on how good that is. If it's a Joker 2 situation, well, but if it's a pretty good follow-up, I think it'd be a really good movie. I think it could age pretty well. So thank you for watching. That is my review of Michael. Stay tuned. I may or may not review The Devil Wears Prada in the coming week. I am being coerced into watching the second movie. Please help me. Have a good rest of your day. Romans 10:13. God bless.